Good afternoon friends, this is TSWREIS studying in 7th standard in TSWREIS Kondapaka school. So friends, before going to my topic, I want to share a small story with you friends. When I went to Christmas holidays, I have experienced one incident, that is when I went to Pizza Hut to have a pizza. I ordered the boy to get a pizza. After 5 minutes, he brought the pizza. I felt that the size of the pizza is very small. Anyhow, I ate it. After that, I asked when I received the bill, I asked one question to the pizza boy. What is the volume of your regular pizza? He replied that assume that Z as the radius and A as the height. I did not understand anything what he said, and again I asked the same question. He explained to me clearly that assume that the volume of the pizza is in cylindrical shape. So the volume of cylinder is pi r square h, that is pi into r into r into h. So hence the volume of pizza is pi into z into a. So pi stands for pi and z stands for radius or a stands for the height or thickness h. So the volume of the cylindrical shape is pi r square h. I was shocked. His critical thinking ability, the way he related the volume of the pizza with the volume of the cylinder. So friends, my topic is does the knowledge of mathematics improves one's critical thinking ability. So friends, first of all, we have to know what is mathematics. Mathematics is a science that deals with the logic of shape, quantity, arrangement. Math is all around us in everything we do. It is a building block of everything in our daily lives, including mobile devices, architecture, art, money, engineering. Mathematical thinking is about seeing the world in a different way, which means sometimes beyond our intuition or gut feeling. So friends, by thinking mathematically, we will see the world in a different way. It means the mathematics that cannot be touched to our imagination. And thinking mathematically is not just about understanding numbers better. It is about asking important questions about the world around us and letting numbers illuminate those questions. So friends, by learning math, now we not only get about the numbers, but also asking important questions about the world around us and searching for the solutions for those questions. So in the part of that, let's learn what is critical thinking. Critical thinking is ability to think clearly and rationally, understanding the logical connection between ideas and make decisions objectively. So friends, critical thinking is nothing but it is the synonym of decision making, strategic planning, the scientific process and problem solving. So according to Walker, he said critical thinking is a cognitive associated with the use of reason, and it is an intellectual process in conceptualizing, analyzing, applying, synthesizing and evaluating the results and our experience, our reflection, where the results of this primarily used as the basis to take the action. So friends, applying is nothing but separating and synthesizing, it is nothing but adding together. So in our day-to-day life, mathematics roles in everything. So in that, critical thinking also includes, they are analyzing, reasoning, evaluating, problem solving and decision making. So there are some critical thinking skills. They are analyzing, applying standards, discriminating, information seeking, logical reasoning, predicting and transforming knowledge. So friends, analyzing it is nothing but separating or breaking a whole into parts to discover their nature. So friends, if when we are reading a story or any paragraph, to understand it clearly, first we will break into parts to understand what is the thing it is there in the story. and applying standards, judging according to established professional or social rules, discriminating, recognizing differences and similarities among things or situations. So friends, when we are in our day-to-day life, we observe many things. When we are observing, we find in the differences and similarities. Information seeking. Seeking is nothing but search, gathering, searching for evidence, facts or knowledge by identifying relevant sources and gathering objective, subjective, historical and current data from those sources. So here the sources are nothing but internet. It may be the internet, textbook, or it may be historical books. So first, in searching information, first we will select the evidence. Evidence is nothing but proof. Without the proof, we cannot identify any sources. So with the proof, we will judge according to that. Logical reasoning, drawing inferences or conclusions that are supported or justified by evidence. So friends, in court, the judge gave his judgment according to the evidence. By the evidence, he will give his judgment. So friends, in the mathematics also, in creative thinking and mathematics also, without logic and without evidence, there is nothing the reason. Predicting, envisioning a plan and its consequences. So friends, I came here as a super student. So if I want to be a super student for the next year, so I want to imagine that what I should do to become the super student for the next year. So predicting is nothing but imagination. Without seeing and thinking is called predicting. Transforming knowledge, changing or converting the condition, nature, form or function of concepts among contexts. So friends, we have teachers to transform their knowledge. What if they are studied in their lower classes? They came here to teach us. So friends, transforming knowledge is nothing but changing the knowledge, and it is nature. It may be the nature, and it is a function of concepts. So friends, I think understood about mathematics and critical thinking. So friends, I am giving a task to your brain to think critically when there are the mathematics situations. How can you add 8 8s to get the number 1000? So friends, here the 8 8s are there. If we do the sum of if we add the sum of it, we get the 1000. So it seems that it is a difficult problem, but when we check in ones place, so there is 0. So to obtain 0, we have to add some 8s. So 8 plus 8 is equal to 16. 16 plus 8 is equal to 24. And 24 plus 8 is equal to 32. And 32 plus 8 is equal to 40. So friends, 4 will be carry and we will obtain 0. So 4 plus 8. So in this first situation, to obtain first 0, here we used 5 zeros. 5 8s. So remaining there are 3 8s. So we have to use these 3 8s and we have to form the 1000. So 4 will be carry. 4 plus 8 is equal to 12 and 12 plus 8 is equal to 20. 2 will be carry and we will obtain 0. In 100 place also there is 0. So friends, we have to obtain 0 with the help of single 8. So 2 plus 8 is nothing but 10. So the total sum is nothing but 1000. So friends, here this critical thinking situation we use. So that is analytical thinking, analytical thinking and analytical thinking. So don't you think this in our day-to-day lives also? Analytic thinking skills helps in our mind to think and to our brain to think. How can you get 30 by placing the balls into the boxes in the following equation? So friends, here if we observe, there are the odd numbers and there are 3 empty boxes and the sum should be 30. So here all the odd numbers, they are 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13 and 15. So friends, if we do the sum, we get an odd number, but we did not get any even number. So friends, we have to search for the evidence for this problem. So when we are placing 13, 15, 11. So 13 plus 11 is equal to 24 and 24 plus 15 is equal to 39. So the sum is greater than the 30. So let leave 15 and do the addition of the remaining odd numbers. 9 plus 11 is equal to 20 and 20 plus 30 plus 30 is equal to 33. So friends, if we observe here, they are balls. So here is the logic that they are balls. If we rotate it, what happens? So here is the 9 that is inverted his position. It became 6 and 13. It came its position. So the sum will be 26. So the sum will be 19. If we add 11 to it, the sum will be 30. So here is the friends, we use the logic. So the logic involved in this shape, it is nothing but logical reasoning. So here is the logic that is in the shape of involved here. Numbers and equation marks only once and do the correct equation. So friends, numbers are given here and equation marks are given here. So we have to use at once and we have to do the correct equation. So friends, many members will think that 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. But here is the situation that we did not use 4. So this is also not correct equation. So many members will think like that in other ways. So 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. So here it is also wrong equation. Because here we use it twice the places. So what is the correct equation? So friends, if we observe here, 3 square is equal to 4 plus 5. So 3 square is nothing but 9 and 4 plus 5 it is nothing but 9. So here is in this, it is gives a mental exercise to our brain. So it is a mental exercise. It is not an critical thinking, but it is an critical thinking that involves mental exercise to our brain. Replace the question mark with the correct number in the following below. Find the pattern. 12 into 12 is equal to 9. 23 into 23 is equal to 16. 34 into 34 is equal to how much? So friends, many people will think that 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 and 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. 3 3 is 9. So in this, the first statement is correct, but the other statement, what happens? 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 and 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So 5 5 is 25. So here the equation is not correct. See, that is the sum is 16, but here is the sum is 25. So it is also here. The logic is not there. So what is the correct equation? 12 into 12 is equal to 144. If we do the sum, 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. 23 into 23 is equal to 529. 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. 7 plus 9 is equal to 16. 34 into 34 is equal to 1156. If we do the sum, we get the 13. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 and 2 plus 5 is equal to 7 and 7 plus 6 is equal to 13. So friend, don't you think that in this situation also we use critical thinking? So here is the thing, that is applying standards. So we are judged according to the pattern and we make the pattern, and we are judged that 2 into 12 is 144 and we will do the sum, we will get 9, and 23 into 23 it gets 520 and we will do the sum, it gets 16. 34 into 34 1156. If we do the sum, we get the 13. So from our day-to-day lives we use critical thinking skills in many ways, in different ways. So how many square tiles can be fitted in a hall of 6 meter long and 4.5 wide? So friends, for this solution, what we have to do? So when we are constructing a house, everyone has to floor and everyone has to do flooring. So for that purpose, many people, if you observe in many halls, the tiles will be in the uniform, but some are not. So for that reason, we have to do the HCF of the 6 meters and 4.5 wide. If we do the HCF, we get 1.5, and it shows the largest square tile in a hall. So if we do the HCF of 6 meters long and 4.5 width, we get the answer 1.5 square tile. So in that situation, it shows the largest square tile, so that is 1.5, and it also shows the how many square tiles can be fitted in a 6 meters and 4.5 wide hall. So friends, for that, so it is a 6 meters long and a 4.5 width of the hall. So 1.5, it is the square tile of the room. So when they are fitted, there will be 12. So how 12 1.5 square tiles can be fitted? So by doing the area of hall by area of square tile, we get the number of square tiles can be fitted in a hall. So 1.5 4 is 6 and 1.5 3 is 4.5. If we do the multiplication, we get the 4 3 is 12. So friends, by doing this HCF, we did not want to break the tiles and to fit in a remaining places. It is an exact position. It shows the exact tiles. How many are fitted in a hall? Are 6 meter long and 4.5 width of the room. So friends, divide 60 pence between Raju and Ravi in the ratio 5:7. So friends, non-mathematics students are done in this way. So first he gave, for this solution, if 5 pence are given to Raju, then 7 pence must be given to Ravi. So the total number of pence should be 12 and the remaining pence are 48. And again on the second time also he will give the 5 pence to Raju and 7 pence to Ravi. And the total pence must be 12 and the remaining pence are 36. So till 60 pence he will divide the total 60 pence. So the remainder should be 0. Like that he will give the pence to Raju and Ravi. After that, after completion of distributing the pence, so the total number of pence to Raju is 25 and the total number of pence to Ravi is 35. So a mathematics student did in this way. So given the ratio is 5:7. If we do the sum of the ratio, we get 12. So number of pence to Raju is 5th part of the ratio. So and the sum of the ratio is 12. So 5/12 into total number of pence are 60. 12 5 is 60 and the multiplication of 5 into 5 we get 25. Number of pence to Ravi is 7th part should get to the Ravi. So 7/12 sum of the ratio is 12 into total number of pence is 60. So 12 5 is 60, 7 5 is 35. So friends, in this situation, the non-mathematics student will see the way how the mathematics student solve this problem, and he will think that I can also do this solution. So in this situation, it is nothing but mathematics improves on the critical thinking. In this problem, it is improving on the critical thinking. So a gold merchant has 31 tulas of gold. He made it into 5 rings and kept it to his hand in such a way that he can sell them from 1 tula to 31 tulas weight without breaking them. What are the weights of the above 5 rings? So friends, a gold merchant is there. So his duty is that he has to sell the gold and jewelries. So a gold merchant has like that. A gold merchant has 31 tulas of gold. So he made into 5 rings and kept it to his 5 fingers. So in this process, he can sell from 1 tula to 31 tulas. If any customer asks 1 tula, so he is ready to give the 1 tula. So it means the first finger should be the 1 tula. And if any customer asks 2 tulas, the customer should give the 2 tulas. So the second ring should be 2 tulas. If anyone asks 3 tulas of ring, he should give. So 2 tulas plus 1 tula is equal to 3 tulas. So 3 tulas are not required for the second ring. So if any customer asks 4 tulas of gold, he should give. So the third ring should be 4 tulas. So in this process, 1, 2, 4. If we observe this pattern, we can conclude that. So we can conclude that the weight of the ring is doubled. So 2 power 2, 1 1 ja 1 and 1 2 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4. So the remaining should be, we can say that 4 2 ja 8 and 8 2 ja 16. If we observe here in this process 1 2 4 8 16, so they are doubled against previous. So this process is 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3 and 2 power 4. So friends, this process is called geometric progression. So it comes in 10th class. It comes in a sequence. After 2 power 0, 2 power 0 is nothing but 1, 2 power 1 is nothing but 2, 2 power 2 is equal to 4, 2 power 3 is equal to 8 and 2 power 4 is equal to 16. So friends, if we observe here, it's a geometric progression. So friends, let's conclude our story and end our story. Inductive reasoning. So in mathematics only, in particularly in number system and arithmetic geometry, in mathematics we will most probably use formulas for inductive reasoning. Inductive reasoning is nothing but it is going from examples to generalization, from observing patterns to forming rules. So friends, for example, Srinivasa Ramanujan died, Aryabhatta died, Bhaskaracharya died. In this, the examples are the famous mathematicians. But here is the rule that a man is a mortal. It means a man who is born in the earth, he will die. So it is one type of inductive reasoning. We are going from examples to generalization. For example, parrot. A parrot can fly in the sky. A crow can fly in the sky. A pigeon can fly in the sky. In this, the examples are birds. They are pigeon, crow and parrot. So friends, in this, the generalization is a bird can fly in the sky. A bird which has wings that can fly in the sky. So opposite of inductive reasoning, that is deductive reasoning. It goes from generalization to examples, using formulae to solve problems. So friends, our day-to-day life, deductive reasoning, we use more deductive reasoning. We apply formulas to solve the problems. So friends, it is a valid form of proof. Without proof, the deductive reasoning cannot be judged. So by this logical reasonings, it leads to our critical thinking. So friends, like these problems in mathematics, they are infinity. By solving these mathematical problems, it reaches our critical thinking to infinity. It goes to the peaks. So, and our critical thinking becomes the creative thinking. So thank you friends to giving such a great opportunity to our secretary sir and our principal sir and our mentor teacher and our all teachers. Thank you.